I don't know what's going on. This crazy thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi, guys. I'm just trying to get it straight. I don't know where Jason's at. Hi, everybody. Let me. Oh, see, it just does this to me. I just hate it. Now it's got everything sideways, so I can't see anything. Really? Really? I just hate this thing. Really. I don't know where Jason's at. Oh, for goodness sakes. Am I upside down or right side up for you guys? I can't read any of the comments. I can't read the people I'm seeing. Orientation, I'll rotate the device. And it won't rotate. It really makes me sick. I think it does it on purpose, so I can't read anything. Okay, so here comes Jason. Jason, maybe. Where's Jason? Oh, you're vertical. I'm horizontal. It's not going to work.
Not for you.
It's just a horrible thing. This is just a horrible. YouTube is just sick. I got to say hello to everybody. Violets and Roses, Boston Blackie. And who is this? Ocean. Hi, Claudia. They're saying hi to you and me. I'm just going to have to keep it this way. Ceilin, hi. What do you mean, what is my name? My name's right there. Vicky, hi. Teresa. Oh, hi, Janice. Now we're going to take care of somebody here.
Get them.
Because they have a nasty mouth. Okay, I just blocked them. Hi, Iris. I'm going to just take them out. Georgia, hi, how are you? Okay. Baroness, hi. I almost had it. Mary, hello. Your head is to my left. Because Jason is vertical and I'm horizontal. You have to be horizontal, Jason.
What? This is way I've always done it.
Yeah, but I made it horizontal. You're doing vertical. You're the opposite of me. This is the way they can see me this way.
I can see you if I turn my head.
But they can only see me sideways with you. We have to be the same way.
I'll turn my head.
Oh, Jason, stop.
I don't. What?
You have to get off and come back on horizontal.
Wait. Nope. Okay, that's my.
You have to rotate.
Well, that's.
If I go this way.
How did you do that? I don't know how to do that.
Well, I'll have to show you. So I'll just do it this way. We'll just forget about guys, am I the wrong way for you? Or Jason, you have to get off, Jason. It's going to confuse everybody.
So get off.
You guys tell me. I can't even read this. Your head is to my left. You're sideways. No. I'm sideways when I do this.
Wait, Teresa says, put it back. Lindy, no, Jason is okay. Lindy, turn your phone back.
Turn it back? Like this? No, I'm sideways. I hate this. It happens every time. Wait. Hi, Sarah. Consuela, hi. Monica, hi. Johnny, hi. Johnny's new. Hi, Vons. Hi, Vicky. I think I said hello. Okay.
Okay. They're saying Jason is fine.
Okay, let's see what they're saying. What do I look like on your phone, Jason?
You look, I mean, we're both
together?
Yes.
What do you guys see?
I don't know. Lindy, don't touch it.
Now I'm switching everything around.
Wait, everybody's saying it's
Sarah's
fine.
writing me a letter. So So I'm okay.
No, we're both okay.
I don't put it back. It says put it back. I don't understand. I'm
No,
just
no,
gonna
no.
sit here till
Whoa,
somebody
whoa,
tells
whoa,
me
whoa,
what's going on.
whoa. I think it's because you're behind. I'm looking at everything that's coming up, and they're all saying we're both fine.
I'm fine this way.
Yes,
Okay, all right.
guys.
Well, this one says Lindy, no, need to go back.
Maybe
oh my God.
you're 2 minutes behind, Mom.
Okay. I don't know. Anyway, so we're talking about. I'm gonna stop this nonsense, guys. I'm driving myself crazy. YouTube's driving me crazy. So Jason and I've been trying to research this meetup in Reno that I wanted to do at Peppermill. And I finally had someone who said, yes, they have a buffet. Someone else says, no, they don't have a buffet. Their website says they do. If you call them, they say they don't. So we're not going to Peppermill. We can meet there, but we're not going to eat there. So I researched some other places, and I found a place called Tuscan Charlie's Buffet and Grill, but it's $30 to $50 per person. I can't eat that much. Okay, so I'm giving you options here. So then I found Gold Dust West, the griddle. It has very reasonable prices. Like you could have lobster and steak for $22. It's just a regular grill restaurant. We don't have to have a buffet. It's more reasonably priced, and it's just down the street. So you guys want to do, we're all talking because we're going to wait for Jason till 4, which means we're going to have dinner at 4. But if we do this, and I want to reserve a little table big enough for all of us, which means you've got to tell me if you're coming. The other thing is, I have someone who lives there, and they have offered us to stay instead of a parking lot in their front, the front of their yard and their driveway. So we really do have to know how many people. Right now, I think I have 5 people. But if you, what are you doing?
Who?
Don't start, Jason. Don't start that. No, don't do it. Don't do it. You know what? I saw it. Don't do it. Anyway.
I said, I'm coming. One person's coming for sure, me.
Oh, okay. I thought
That's
you were doing something else. Something crazy. Okay, so. All right, I'm getting off of this. Hi, Ken. I'm trying to say hello to everybody. Where was I at? Oh, hi, Patty. Tamara. Colleen. Kelly. Okay, so where was I at, Jason? So anyway, please, I have my email in my description. Every description, please email me and tell me whether you're coming or not. Just saying, well, I might be there, it doesn't work. I have to reserve a big enough table for us. So I do want to reserve the table in the next week and just kind of set it up a little bit better. So guys, let me know. And Jason, you were looking at rooms. I will tell you, I went on their website and I went through other places like Expedia and stuff. They have rooms for 85 and 107. So I don't know. Peppermill.
Okay.
Yeah, I found them. And now I didn't go to Peppermill directly. This is through one of these booking places like Expedia, or you know what I mean? And they had them for 85, 107. So you might want to check. So Jason was checking it out to the website.
I went through Expedia, and unfortunately, which I was going to tell you today, when I was looking through Expedia, it was already in my preferences because I was looking at it for the Rib Fest last year. So I had the girls. So it was 3 adults. So when it came up, it was $300 and some. But that was because there was 3 adults. So I was going to tell you today. So it's in the preferences because we go to the Rib Fest. And I didn't realize that until like yesterday when I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, it says 3 adults. Well, it's just going to be me. So it's still come up. It's still came up as like $200 a night at the Peppermill through Expedia for me. So, I mean, I mean, there's some more research to be done, and I'm
Okay.
definitely not paying $200 a night. If I can get one for between 100 and 150 a night, then yeah, absolutely.
If I could get one for 85 a night, I would be happy.
Right,
I got to get 5. But
right,
it's not Expedia. They had the cheapest one. It was somebody else. There was a list of all these booking places. Hi, Valentina. So we're still going to, because Jason's going to spend the night.
right.
uh, and I don't know what I'm doing. So I have no idea. I have no idea, guys. I just know I'm going to be there, and I'm bringing stuff to give away. So, hi, Diane. Hi, Elsa. Hello, everybody.
Right.
Lindy, is there a casino there? Is there restaurants in the casino? There are restaurants in the casino. And I did look at some of them. I just, my problem is I don't really want to go into a casino, guys. The reason I picked Peppermill, of course, it's been 40 or 50 years since I was there, right? And I thought it wasn't attached to a casino. We can go in. I just kind of want to keep away from the casinos if we can, because you never know. I like to gamble. Jason knows that. I just can't go in. Jason knows I love to gamble. I don't love putting the money in. I love playing the games. Forget the money. I just want to play the game. So yeah. So and Get Lost Mike is here. Hi, Mike. Mike, Lindy's High Topper Challenge. Yes. Oh, that was the other thing. Jason and I have been talking, and I did a video, and you guys are going to see it tomorrow. I really don't want to move into senior housing. I don't want to move. Hi, Silka. Hi, Laura. I don't want to move into senior housing or low income housing. There's been incidents in all of them that I've had friends at. I'm not that happy in an apartment so anyway, to make a long story short, right, Jason, I have to get to the point, right? I'm looking for a trailer, a small trailer I can pull, or that's already in a park, same course where it's, cheap living. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing, and whether I tow it behind me or it's already in the park, it really doesn't matter. Hi, JK. Hi, Lauren. So, and Jason, what were your thoughts on it? We talked about it. What did you think? Jason was the one talking to me. We haven't really talked about it till he started talking to me about his thoughts.
Well, I mean,
You
so
know,
I just know you're not a person that likes to just stay in one place. You like to travel. You like this van life for sure. So my thought was like if you went into a senior living facility or apartments or whatever you want to call it, like that, your channel might not be as successful, and you like doing your channel, and your channel is based on van dwelling, van living. So that was kind of my thought process was you like doing this and you like doing your channel. So
yeah,
moving into a senior apartment is just I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna be your
that's not
jam.
me.
No, yeah, it's not you.
It's not me. I don't want to just be around seniors. I want to be around everybody, every age group,
Right, right,
and then you just you go into a stupor, I think, I
right.
don't know. I don't know.
We had a long conversation. Was it yesterday? Right, you came over yesterday, so
Was it
just
yesterday or the day before? Oh, yesterday. That's right. Yeah.
yesterday. So yeah, I mean that's what we talked about. I mean, ultimately, it's whatever you're happy with.
Yeah.
Of course,
Well,
we all have,
Georgia,
we all
I'm going to respond to Georgia. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Jason. I apologize. Georgia, I'm not going to tow it. I'm going to put it in an RV park. I want some place I can plug in. I cannot park my van in an RV park. They want a whole different setup. If I had one of those expensive ones with the toilet and the shower, they'd be fine. But my van is not fine for an RV park. I've tried several ones. They refuse to allow me in to park. So it's got, I'm only getting a trailer because it's a base and I can go and stay there for months at a time and travel too. I think that's what I have to do.
Well, I mean, your biggest thing, I mean, in reality, let's just be honest, is the heat in the summer. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
out of all your issues, I mean, you have issues. We all have issues in life. That's just life. But your biggest
I see.
issue, I think, is the heat during the summer. So, I mean, that's that's I think is your biggest hurdle, your biggest issue in life. Living in a van is the heat during the summer,
It is.
right?
Well, that's the reason my health is having such issues. It started with a mini heat stroke that I know I had, and then
Right,
it just got worse from the heat. And I've been
right,
living in this van going on 5 years, and the heat has been extreme. Even with the air conditioning, it only lasts so many hours. And Jason and I were talking about that too. The window air conditioner lasts 5 hours. At 500 watts will last 9 to 10 hours with the solar I have. The stand up, we're only talking 4 or 5 hours. And then you're drowned in, well, you'll get a little bit, but 4 or 5 hours at the max. That's not going to make it through the day.
right.
Uh,
And
so
plus being in the van makes it hotter. So if it's like
yeah,
you've said before, if it's 90 degrees outside, it's 100 degrees, 105 degrees in your van,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah, Ken,
So
I saw Box Van D. She gets free trailers, okay? Free fifth wheelers. I got to pay for mine, okay? She's gotten a lot of free stuff since she started. She started in that car and was living off 800 a month. And she does have health issues right now too. So I think with the health issues, I need to, change things around. I just don't want to go into senior housing. I just have a dread of it.
yeah,
Yeah. So and yeah, my van is black. It was the only option I had. I didn't have any options at the time. I bought this during COVID. You
right,
had nothing. Every time I would go and I would make an appointment to go look at a white van, I wanted a white van with windows. All I got offered, and I bought this sight unseen until they finally showed it to me before I signed the contract, guys. This, they only put up, they had a van. They didn't have the price up. Didn't have a picture up, nothing. They had a van, such a 2013 with so many miles. I called them up and said, would you show it before you have it ready to sell? And they said, yes. That's how I got a van. I could have never gotten one. I tried for 2 years and COVID was really horrible. Every time I would go 35 miles or 50 miles away for an appointment. And as I'm driving in, they're calling me saying, sorry, we just sold it. It happened constantly. So
yeah.
lightweight is perfect for uh, Arizona and Colorado. Yeah, I know. I didn't have a choice, guys. And it was a really reasonable price. It was well maintained. It was 88,000 miles. It was really an excellent van. But it had a wrap on it and they were trying to remove the wrap. So it was sitting there for a couple of weeks without anybody knowing about it till I called.
I believe it's a Rockstar van, right?
Yeah, it was
Rock,
a rock.
the energy
Yeah, the
drink.
drink Rockstar. Well, you can
Yeah,
still read it
yeah,
because
you
the
can
glue
still see
that
it.
was left on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't know that I have to research. Janice is asking how much is a trailer park lot. I don't know. I have to check it out. It's pretty reasonable in Courtside. I just know I have to pay cash for the trailer. I can't have a van, paying for a trailer and also rent. It's one or the other. So I have to pay cash for my trailer. It has to be reasonably priced. I mean, I would love an Airstream, right? The cheapest one we found was like 45,000, the kind I want.
And it was
I'm not,
small.
and
It was
it
really
was
small.
small. The
Yeah.
big one, the 23 footer, was 75,000. Jason,
Right. Yeah.
that one I love, but no, I'm not. No, no. And they do keep their value. I mean, I've been looking at trailers, and by the way, that one on that lot that I was telling you about yesterday, when I went back, it was gone. So somebody they sold it. So that's what I'm looking for. If you guys, hear of anybody who, I know some YouTuber got one that was already in the parking courtside for like under $2,000. They fixed it up, but you know of anybody that's got one, just sitting around that they want to sell, please let me know. Girl, hi, how are you? A trailer you were packed sounds like a good alternative. They still get hot, but well, they do, but I can plug them in and I can run an air conditioner, and I have 2 air conditioners. Okay, a window and a floor. So yeah, and my solar, I'm building my solar. So I want to have at least 8 to 10,000 watts of solar in my van, and that would keep one going for like 24 hours. Yeah, it's really bad. The heat is really, really harmful. The Violet and Roses, it really is. Carmen, hello from Chicago. How's the weather in Chicago? Is it really cold? Lauren, everybody's talking to everybody. Me neither. No senior housing. Yeah. Some of the low income housing, I had a friend, he was in his 50s and he got into it because he was low income. He hated it. He said there was a woman that was running around all hours of the night, screaming, knocking on doors, trying to get in. There were all kinds of things happening, drugs. He hated it. And I've heard a lot of horror stories about this. So I'm really kind of scared. To be honest with you, I'm really scared. I would feel safer in an RV park than I would in a low income housing or senior housing, to be honest. But I think that assisted living only assists as much as you pay them. That's right, Ken. Assisted living. There's one guy I know, he owns a nugget grocery store here. And I met his assistant and she was talking to me. I said, he lives in these assisted living places. I said, how much does he pay? She goes, 10,000 a month. 10,000 a month, guys. He spends 120,000 a year. Everything's covered, but really, what can we say, right? 10,000 a month is what we can say. Yeah, no. I would, yeah, most of you wouldn't. I mean, everybody makes comments, oh, I hope you get into housing. No, I don't hope it at all. I don't really, I think the reason I'm finding is I don't want in that housing. I have what I want in my van, and I could have it in an RV trailer that I could park and plug in and be comfortable during the heat. And that's what I need. So,
right.
High top the van you have. Yes. And that would, again, I still have to have a toilet scenario. You've got to have a black tank to go into these RV parks. And it cost, the last time I checked, $8,000 for a high top. I should be able to get a nice trailer for that. I mean, to add on, yeah. Last time I checked, it was $8,000. I don't know that I want to do that. So, there's a lot of questions right now. My mind's kind of made up on a trailer. Others get what they need. Yes. We get what we need. We do. And by helping each other, we help everybody get what they need in this lifestyle. And I did a video about what this is coming up tomorrow, what this lifestyle actually gives me. And I don't think most people in Sticks and Bricks really understand what this lifestyle is all about. Janice, okay, so you're in Illinois. If you can get a place that lets you put a mini, yeah, I've thought about a mini split. And I was talking to Carol last night. We looked up mini splits. There's a mini split for, or was it a window? 2,500 BTUs. I've never seen anything less than 5,000 BTUs. Now, 2,500 wouldn't do a mini trailer. I have two, but a mini split, I'm looking at them. I am. I'd like one free. Maybe I can review one. And I did get, oh, Jason, I got to get your address too. So after we get off, I want to talk to you. I got a 2,000 solar generator being sent to me, but I want to send it to your house. And I have a refrigerator being sent to me. I want to send it to your house. So you can help me get it into the van. I can't lift these things anymore.
Yeah.
Jason is very useful. Silka, I come to the channel because of Lindy's enthusiasm. It's concerning to me that in senior housing apartment, you would be totally restricted. Yeah, and I don't want to be restricted. I'm an unrestricted kind of person. Okay, I don't really restrict a lot. You got me, Silka. You got me. Yeah. I am on the West Coast and the heat is awful starting late August. Yes. Yes, it is. It's horrible. Here in the valley, it can get 113 in my van. And Jason knows I was parked at his house. We were inside and I went out to my van. It was 140 degrees. I was not in the van, but I had not left the windows open. There was nothing. I mean, it damaged my solar. It was horrible. Took me forever to cool it down. So I'll never do that again. Hi, Lori. It helps the coolest chick around. Oh, Lori, you're so sweet. I'm not asking for money. No. I'm asking for information. Okay. So no. I just want, because everybody knows somebody all over the United States, right? You know, a friend or this one or that one. It's just sitting there. They want to get rid of it, whatever. I just want info. Everybody's saying hello. I don't regulate my temperature very well. There is a glut of used RVs sitting on lots. Yeah, but that's an RV, a running RV. And then I have to worry about insurance, the gas, maintenance. I think a travel trailer would be cheaper. And once I park it, I don't just want to park an RV because that's an engine. And you have to run that engine to make it work. You have to run it. So I don't really want an RV, and they're so expensive. Yeah. So I'm just looking at travel trailers. I just want to park something in a lot, in an RV lot, and be able to have a stable place if I get sick or whatever. Converting. Yeah, it doesn't, Vicky. Converting to high top in my van doesn't help me with the heat. Doesn't help. I don't want, I want to build a system of the batteries, and the battery company that I bought that battery from, they asked me to do a survey. Would I take their survey? And I told them how much I liked it. And they found out I was a YouTuber, so they've offered me free batteries. So eventually I would like to build, an 8 to 10,000 watt system that I can use. So we'll see. Senior living facility can be nice if your mobility is impaired, but if you can still move around, it sounds boring. Bingo on Friday nights. Yeah, I've never played bingo. I'm not a bingo kind of girl. and I don't sit around gossiping. Yeah, Jason, you gossiping
Slots.
as you're knitting, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, I would love a slot. Yeah.
Slot machines.
I would love it. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't go in. No, no. I don't go in. No. Learned my lesson a long time ago. Well, Vons, I don't want to live in Courtside in the summer. However, I know people who do, and I think Box Van D does too. They run their air conditioning. I talked to RV Grandma Charlotte. She visited me several times. She lives there, and she parks her RV, and sometimes she moves. But she said that they own the heat is so tremendous. They only leave early in the morning to run their errands or late at night. That's the only time. And I don't know that it would be Courtside. It might be. I like Parker City better than Courtside. There's a Walmart there. That's why. And there's a casino. but has really good food. Sorry. So anyway, that's what we're thinking about. And somebody may know somebody, and I don't want to finance anything. I just want to pay for it, cash for it. We are expecting 32 degrees tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that's Chicago, right, Georgia? 20 miles. Listen, guys, first of all, in the summer, find a beach that is willing to let you on there. Okay? And find a way to get down. It's not, there's only certain places, and you can't just be there all summer. There's just things to think about. Once you move your van for the night and you go to the beach. Yeah, I've tried the beach. We had a good time. Mary and I did, but we went off season and we had easy parking and it was fine. But I hated going down these windy, crazy roads down to the beach. So I don't know. The older I get, the harder I am to please, right, Jason? So, Jason, let's get off this subject. Yeah, you can't see me in a park. I really don't want to be in a park. Hi, Crystal. How are you? I watched you the other day. Yeah, I camped with Crystal, my first camping ever at Courtside. So, Jason, I wanted to talk about Jason's channel, and the reason I wanted to was, before I do, I'm going to do my pickle. I don't know who this is.
You got a pickle for Carmen.
Oh my goodness, Carmen! Thank you so much. I got to do a pickle. But Jason cooked something the other day. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carmen. So, Jason, tell them what I fell in love with. How's your channel doing?
My channel's doing great. I get a lot of comments. A lot of your subscribers are on my channel, so definitely appreciate that. And they make comments and they just talk about stuff. So it's doing well. It's I'm just doing my videos. I'm doing more videos. I think at one point I was just doing one video every 3 or 4 days or once a week. Thanks, Northern Sparrow, for putting my channel up. So,
that's Mary.
Huh?
That's Mary. You met Mary. Mary visited you. Mary met Jason.
I was just reading off the, it says Northern Sparrow, but yes, I did meet Mary. For sure. But my channel's doing okay. And in reality, I just really cook for myself, cook for my dinners, and I just want to share like simple things with people. And I think it's doing okay. So, but yeah, yesterday you came over and Mom came over yesterday and I was experimenting.
Yeah.
It was total experiment, and she came over and I was just like, hey, I'm experimenting with these pepperoni slices with some Parmesan cheese, and I made pepperoni chips. And I thought they turned out well, but Mom really liked them. So you can tell them what you like. The video is coming out.
I did like it. He makes a lot of things that necessarily, most things you've made I've liked, honestly. I really have. Yeah. But these, oh my goodness, I went and got Parmesan cheese and pepperoni, which I don't buy either one. I'm making my own. I'm going to make them in my air fryer. But he and I were talking about my air fryer puts off a lot of heat, right? Yours does too, doesn't it? So yeah. In the summer, unless I put it outside, it heats up this van like crazy.
Right. I mean, it would be great to use it during the winter. Heat up your van. But, and then I see things on my channel where people are, because I have 3 different options that I'm using right now. My air fryer, my convection oven, and my, of course, conventional oven. And everybody doesn't have, I think everybody has a conventional oven that lives in a house or an apartment or what have you. But then people that live in vans or in RVs or some alternative living might have a an air fryer or convection oven. So I'm trying to uh, alternate per se. I really like the air fryer because I got it like I want to say a month ago or so, and it's just been kind of this like ooh 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 I like this. And I'm with this I've never had an air fryer in all my years of cooking. I've never had an air fryer, and this just makes a world of difference for it cuts your time in half or three quarters cooking things, and it just really it just it makes a difference. But
I
um
like my air fryer. I've had
right
an air fryer for 2 years, and I like it, but I haven't experimented with it. You know,
right right
I haven't experimented that much with it or with food. I'm just so set in my ways. And I was telling Jason, I don't know about you guys. I better make sure I've said hello to everybody. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. Yeah, JK, these items are sent to me, but I do give them away. I already have someone for the refrigerator. They were talking to me, and they just said my fridge just broke, and I said, well, I had just turned this refrigerator down, and I had contacted them and said, you know what, I'll take it. I'll take your smallest one. So it's already gone. I'm just going to do the review. The solar unit pretty much gone to someone else who needs it. So I really just try to give all this stuff away, unless I want it. I want a big ice coat. That's what I want. Yeah, but if I get an not an RV, a travel trailer, it'll have a nice fridge in it. So I'm still going to continue doing these reviews so I can give these products away, because a lot of people just don't have the money for them, and the prices just keep going up and up and up, and nothing goes down. Just really doesn't.
right
Um, let's see, Lauren. Now I just missed somebody. You bet. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. You never asked for anything. No, I don't. Whether you decide, let us do a challenge to help. You're the best. Oh, thank you. But again, yeah, it's freezing where I am. This is Tripping. Hi, Tripping. I missed you. Lindy wants a very good deal. Yeah, yeah, it's got to be a fair deal, and it's got to be what I want. I may look at it and that's not what I'm kind of funny about how I live. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Um, yeah, trailer's less expensive. I've lived in mobile homes before. I've had two. One was it was like 2,600 square feet or something. Wasn't it big? I had two bathrooms, two bedrooms, huge living room, huge kitchen,
yeah
huge dining
yeah
room. And then I had a smaller one, which was an 8 by, I don't know, 30 foot. It had two tiny bedrooms. You could barely move in it. But the big one was like a house. And I liked it, and I made money when I sold it. But yeah, it's more me.
right
Today, Carmen said there's a lot of trees flowering. Yeah, there's flowering everywhere. Oh my gosh, guys. My onions are coming up. I showed them to Jason. I said, come see
yeah
my garden. I put some broccoli, and I don't know how well it's going to do. And asparagus, some guy made a comment and said, it needs 9 feet to go down. I don't understand why it can't just go around. If it hits a hard spot, it can't go down. Why can't it go left or right or up and down? So I'm trying it. I don't believe it's 9 feet. 9 feet maybe, but maybe it could go 9 feet around. Doesn't have to go down, right, Jason?
no no no
Trevor is a lot more work, Lindy. If it stays place and it doesn't, I don't know. I don't think it would. It might be a lot more cleaning, but geez, I clean this van all the time and it never looks like it's clean. Elsa, yeah, a lot of people are scared. Somebody was talking to me and they got their tax bill and they just couldn't believe it. Their taxes were the seniors are getting these humongous tax bills, humongous electric bills, and and the insurance, and they can't keep their houses. I don't know what they're going to do. I honestly don't.
I mean we were talking about that, right? Like I live in a one bedroom
Yeah.
One bedroom, one bath apartment in my PG&E for this is in California. My electric bill, just electric and gas, is between $100 and $150 a month. And the most I do is my
And you're not
cooking. But
home.
yeah, I work full time, so and I just keep my thermostat at like 69 degrees. So I mean, it's ridiculous, ridiculous.
Mary's asking me if I'm looking in California. I'm not looking in California at all. I already know what the prices are here. I've lived in 2 RV parks. No way. I'm not staying here. I am looking in Arizona because I know that the rents are really pretty good in those RV parks. The scary thing about that is they can raise them at any time. They can double them. They can do whatever. So I'm not going to like build a fence around whatever. I'm not putting anything into it. I'm going to be able to pull it right out. That little, and somebody wants to know what size. I would say 14 or 15 foot. I don't want anything big. I don't want a 23 footer. It would be nice, but then I can't move it that well. If something happened and they doubled my rent, I'd want to be able to pull it out. I don't trust anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You never know if I have land by then. Janice Rowland, there goes the budget on slot. Now Jason will tell you I don't gamble. I won't go in because I already know and I hate losing money. Jason and I went in the last time together, 3 or 4 years ago? He took
Let
me.
me tell the story.
Okay.
Let me tell the story. So, guys, for like Christmas or her birthday, basically around Christmas, she would like, oh, I would like, hey, let's go. They had the free, I think one was a vacuum cleaner, Dyson, where, hey, come and get this. And, so I give mom $100 each time for the vacuum cleaner. And it was a Keurig, a really nice Keurig coffee maker. So we go both times. I give her $100. I'm like, Mom, like $100 for this vacuum cleaner or this Keurig is great. Let's just have fun. I go in the first time I put $100. I give her $100. I have $100. I'm like, I'm up to like $300. I'm like, I'm done. Like, and I walk over to her. She's like, I'm up $300. I'm like, let's go. She's like, well, I'm like, let's go. You're up $200 plus the $100 I gave you. I'm up $200 plus $100 I came in with, and I got a free vacuum cleaner that's worth $300. Let's go, and they're going to pay for our dinner. Well, and then she did. Like, so we leave. So yeah, so I'm up $200. She's up $200, and I got a $300 vacuum cleaner. Hello. And then the second time, it was kind of the same situation, which is not normal for both of us. We usually lose money. I don't gamble that much. The only time I gamble is like when I take mom. And, when I lose $20, I'm like, I'm done. And she's like, well, I'm gonna win it back. Let's just no, let's go. So yeah, no, it was fun. It was really fun coming out with money, extra money, and a three,
We had
four
a
hundred
good
dollars.
meal too. We
All
had
right,
a
and
good meal too.
we had a good meal.
They paid
So
for it.
yeah, they paid for it. That doesn't happen every time you go, obviously, but it was just those 2 times were fun. Absolutely. But, I don't like losing money. I don't think anybody likes losing money, but, you know, gambling is gambling. But it was fun because she was like, no, I might get it back. I'm like, Mom, you're up $200 plus the 100 I gave you. Let's go. She's like, okay. I mean, it's fun. She has fun. I mean, that's the point of having fun. But if you're having fun and you get to walk away with some money, that's even more
Yeah. Yeah.
fun, right?
Yeah.
So
Hi,
yeah.
Karen. Hi, Elizabeth. RV parks are expensive. Depends on where you're at. I understand the RV parks in Quartzsite are like 300 or 400 a month. I don't know. I'm going to be checking all that out. I'm going to be talking to RV Grandma Charlotte. She's out there. I'll be talking to her. Oh, okay. So you have somebody. Yeah, I just don't have anybody that has land that I could sit on. I really need electricity for the heat. I got to have air conditioning. Okay. Central Indiana. I don't want to be that far. See, I'm going to be picky, guys. I don't want to be 2,000 miles away from Jason and my grandchildren. I want them to be able to come and spend the weekend. It really kind of going to be, I think, Arizona, kind of, or Nevada. Yeah, I'm thinking. I don't. No, I don't want to be that far away. You know, I'm having a, but I'm not going to stay in California. I can't afford it. I already know that. Is definitely overrated. Parker. Yeah, I think Parker City or Lake Havasu, Crystal. I wouldn't mind Park City at all. I don't know about Lake Havasu. It's, you know, high up, but I really like Parker City. If you want to move to a specific area, planned road trips to trailer shop. Yeah, you'll find one. Yeah, you're right, Mary. That's what I should do. That's what I should do. Yeah. Laura, I live in RV park. Price goes up every year. It's not what you think. Okay, I mean, before they didn't bring them up that often, but and I lived in it. What was it, 1995 was the last time when I left? No,
Yeah.
2005. And they were just going up, up, up. And Jackie, who has money to play bingo? It takes gas to drive to and from, and the cost to play. See, I've never played it, so I don't know. I get gas every 2 months. My coupe that gets 15 gallons. Oh, you only get 15 miles to the gallon? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Well, mine gets 20. My van on the road gets 20 miles to the gallon. I feel good about that. Okay. I hope I said hello to everybody. Janice says she liked your calzone, Jason. Did you see that?
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm watching the comments. I'm just letting you letting you do your thing, but I'm
Okay,
watching the
well you can
comments.
jump in too, you know.
Yeah, no, I
Uh,
appreciate everybody's watching my videos and just I have fun with it and just yeah,
Karen said she just bought an air fryer, Jason.
yeah. I mean, I do get the comments on the air fryers, and like I said, I've never really cooked with an air fryer till about a month ago, 6 weeks ago when I got this one, and it's just been I've been kind of obsessed with it. And then I had some of the viewers saying, "Hey, can you cook with something else other than the air fryer?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay." You know, just I didn't realize I was kind of being obsessed with it, but I cook with everything. So, you know, I'm trying to switch it up and just make it a little more because not everybody has an air fryer, and I get that. So,
Cindy, Jason's link was put up in the comment area by Mary. So you can get his link right there. It's JMO and TJ's. But the link, Mary put up his link. And all of you moderators, thank you so much for moderating. Please put up your links for yourselves. And if you're new, please put up a 1. I don't know that does anything really. You know, we try to welcome everybody, whether you're new or not. I see. Wait, I see that Jason has some air fryer stuff. Yeah, I love my air fryer too. Hi, Valentina. That's who I missed saying hello to. Hello, Valentina. You don't get on here very often. Yeah, there's Jason's link right there. I just found it. I'm really far behind, aren't I? Oh, sorry. Hi, Carol. Oh, that's Jessica saying hi. Carol's driving. Reheating and frying. Yeah. Okay. Everybody's got their. I'm reading everybody. I haven't used my air fryer. Yeah, I like my air fryer. I like using it. I make biscuits in it. I did hot dogs. I burnt them. Everybody liked the look of them. So, you know, I'm like, okay, people like burnt hot dogs. And I think in a kid, you burn them, you know, the skin. So they were fine. Marley ate them. Oh, and Marley went to the vet before we leave. Marley went to the vet and she's in great shape. They got all her shots fixed. And what was I going to tell you? See, I just went blank.
well,
Oh,
hey, Mark,
no,
Mark,
the food. I've been trying to cook her food, and my vet suggested I not do it. She goes that if you don't put the right nutrients in the food that you're feeding them hasn't got the right nutrients for the dogs. You have to add nutrients and other, whatever. And she said she's had a dog where all they did was cook for them. They eat people's food and they didn't put nutrients in, that all their bones broke just one jump. So she really said, please, please, just give her kibble, what the dried dog food and some of the wet if you want, but don't just cook for her. So I'm done cooking for Marley. Marley has to go kibble, and she does like her food. Kibble, kibble. I have a ninja foodie that does multiple functions, and I use it about every day. Oh, great. Yeah, I like those ninjas. Eyes not doing well. Listen, yeah, my eyes are never doing well. I have to go get my license, and all they're doing this year is checking your eyes. Then at 80, they're going to do all kinds of stuff to me. Like I have to test drive a car. I have to take the test. Oh, it's just awful. Yeah. I'm going to have to move. Yvette, I was greeted. Oh, okay, Yvette. Everybody's talking to everybody. Yeah, I only review them to give them away. I mean, how many solar units do I need? I don't. I mean, Jason, I have enough solar units. I want to build my own system. I want a very large solar battery system, and I want to build it myself.
We just need you to review a nice car, and then you can give it to me.
Oh yeah, I went to my storage unit, and we were all talking. And they go, "Are you going to get a free car, Lindy?" And I'm like, "Nah, they're never going to give me a free car."
No, I'm just joking, but yeah.
I know. Yeah, yeah. Well, you'd have to have first dibs, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Ark. How are you? Okay, so let me try to catch up. Please hit the thumbs up, everybody. We have 66 thumbs up. So many sold and had to downsize because just can't afford. No, it's true. It's true, Karen. 69 degrees is too cold. Brr, that's girl. I had a Forester River trailer. It had 3 beds, possible 5 fireplace. It was convenient and the air conditioner was nice in the summer. Yeah, I've seen the Foresters. They're very nice, but I think that's too big for me. I'm a really little person. I really enjoy little spaces. I don't, I wouldn't mind a bigger. We'll see. I can change my mind at any time. Who knows? Carol's Jessica's writing for Carol. My mom says a lot of seniors can't keep houses even if they're paid off because of the high tax. Yeah, the high taxes and the insurance. They can't pay it. Mary, I am considering another state. I know that California is way too expensive. It really is. But I don't want to be so far away. I can't see Jason and them in a day's drive, I really kind of want to stay in a day's drive so the kids can come. I probably need a second bedroom so when they come, they can stay, in some of these little trailers that, I don't know, could get a little cramped. Jason and I talk about it. I go, Jason would be on my nerves, okay? And I would be on his if we were in a tiny space. We already know that. So if we live together, it's going to be I'm in a tiny house in the backyard and he's in his house. That's the way to go, right, Jason? We've talked about it. We have.
Yeah.
We have a great relationship, but we don't need to live together because we'll destroy that relationship. Trust me, they're very strong characters.
Yes, we do.
Oh, Yvette just found the like button. Okay, Karen's saying she's looking forward to your next air fryer. Let me tell you, yeah, because I talk too much, Yvette. Yeah, he has to get in some talking. I let him tell stories. Yeah, there are no property taxes of any kind in Alabama once you reach age 65 or disabled. Well, that's great to know, but I don't want to live in Alabama. I used to travel to Alabama. Yeah. I'm kind of a West girl. Yeah. I think I need to stay in the West. Very, very unusual. There are only 13 on. I hit the like. We have Well, it says we have 83 on.
Right.
Is
That's
that
what
right?
mine says.
72
80.
likes is what it's saying to me.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're seeing, Janice. RV tires are oh yeah, I forgot about. I just paid $800 for my tires on my van. Can you imagine buying tires on an RV? No, I'm in a trailer. They have smaller tires, but I still, I don't know. C-Day's traveling van, 92 watching. Yeah, everybody's talking about. Iris, what a beautiful. Yeah, tells us stuff. Yeah. Thanks, Iris. I love you too. But yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. He makes me leave. He does control the scenario. I let him control the scenario in the casino. I don't go unless he takes me anymore. Yeah. If I got my ATM on me, all right. So I don't go.
No.
No, I don't go.
No.
Had to restart my live. Yeah. This lives are they're just driving me crazy. No, I don't want to use slot for the travel trailer. Oh, I might like it though, but I get bored. I gotta have different, games to play.
Yeah.
I won 500 in nickels. I ran around the corner embarrassed at how noisy it was. Oh my gosh, Vaughn, 500 in nickels. So 20 nickels. So that's $250. 20 nickels. $12.50. Check my math, guys. 20 into 500 is 5. Yeah. No. $25. I know. You shouldn't put a math problem in front of me. I don't stop till I get it. Hi, Sherry. Oh, my plants are out there. I'm going to do a video showing my onions are coming up. My tomatoes are blooming. My pepper's not blooming yet. Everything looks good, except I just planted broccoli. It's not looking so hot. And I don't know about my asparagus. Somebody said I put it in the opposite direction, but the roots were in the place I put it in. Who knows? This asparagus nothing may happen with this asparagus, okay? I think I'm just going to take it, push it all the way in the dirt, cover the whole thing up, and just water it. Let's see what happens. I'm going to try that. Sorry, central Indiana is going to be 32 degrees. Yeah. But you guys got tornadoes out there somewhere. I play the nickel machines. I play the pennies. And they're not cheap.
Yes, you do
Hi,
play the
Teresa.
pennies.
94 here, only 63 left. It's okay. Bonds, that's funny. 2-bedroom home in Monterey was just listed at $750 a month. In Monterey, there are small communities around Monterey. Wait a minute. That's not Monterey. See, I have this Morati. Where is that? There are small communities around. Yes, there are. It depends on where you want to live. It really does, Mary. Rick. Hi, how are you, Rick? Is it a glass air fryer? She must be talking to you, Jason.
Yeah.
I don't know who's asking about the fry.
It's not a glass air fryer, but it does have a glass window in the front of it, so you can see what's going on, which I've stated in my videos. Like a lot of air fryers don't have a viewing window, and you just put it in, and then you got to pull it out to look at it. The one that I have does have a glass window, so you can actually see like from an oven or a convection oven, see what's going on the insides, which I like, but not all of them come with that. So.
Well, somebody's talking about Humboldt. Yeah, I haven't been up towards Humboldt. There's a lot of hills and crooked roads, and they get cold in the winter. I don't know. I was looking at Redlands. I think it's Redlands. What is it, Jason? Right up the road off of 5.
Hold on.
Redlands. Anyway, Prepper Princess lives there. And I've been looking, I'm looking everywhere, but I think a trailer would make me happy of all. Just a travel trailer would make me the happiest. And then just park it. I can't spell on this small phone. Yeah, your fingers get too big. Mine like get too big at the bottom. I don't know why. Now I hit like double keys, all that. Susie, hi, how are you? Youth and consequence. New Mexico might be a good spot to check out. New Mexico. Okay, okay. I haven't made up my mind about anything. You know, I char burn my hot dogs on purpose. A lot of people do a lot. I gave my air fryer right. It was too small for 2 people. Yeah, you got to get the bigger ones. Mine is small.
Red Bluff, California.
Huh?
Red Bluff.
And red. I'll remember it later.
Yeah.
It's Red Bluffs. No, it's not Red Bluffs.
No.
That's in a different area.
Okay.
Well, anyway. True about the dog food. Glad you got that straightened out. Yeah, because I don't want to harm Marley. I mean, she eats the kibble. I don't want to harm her. I just thought maybe it was better. I see all these people making their own dog food.
Well, you got to tell them about when you came over yesterday and I got those new treats from Trader Joe's, and she wouldn't eat it until you pretended like you were eating it. Yeah, exactly. Everybody, I bring these treats out for Marley. They're brand new at Trader Joe's. I'm like, hey, Marley. She's like, eh. And then mom's like, no, you got to pretend like you're eating it. Put it to your mouth and then she'll eat it. Sure enough, she puts it to her mouth as if she's going to eat it. She doesn't eat it. And then Marla's like, oh, yum, 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 yum. I'm like, really? Really? Yeah. No, that's a true story. Happened yesterday, by the way. Yeah.
Marley, anything I eat, Marley will eat except celery. We found celery. So I can't just give her anything, but she'll steal it. If she sees me eating it, she'll steal it. And it's just like the treats. I have to pretend that I'm eating that treat before she takes it. Now, once she likes it, she'll eat them. But to taste it, no. I have to pretend I'm tasting it. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yes, yes. Patty Irwin, Redding, California. Redding,
that's it.
Yes, yes.
I knew Red was in it somewhere. Redding, California. Yes. Thanks, Jason.
Yeah. Well, it's
Who
Patty.
give me a free travel trailer? Nobody's gonna give me nothing for free. Trust me. Libby, hi. Australia. Good morning from Australia. So it's morning in Australia. Lindy, what about a cargo trailer? No, I got to build it out. And again, you got the toilet scenario. That means I got to put a black tank. No, that's too much for me, Vons. I would love to do it. It's too much. It's too much. I can't do it anymore. Jason will tell you, I just can't hardly lift things anymore. I don't have the energy. I really don't. I'm just kind of tired. So I would love to. And you know what? If I have to repair something or fix something, I'll love to do it. But I can't put myself in a position where I'm on a time schedule trying to build something out and live in it too. So, and summer's coming. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I love bobbleheads. Yes. Oh, you just found Grandma Cottage. Sherry Wattsman, Grandma Cottage. Yeah, a tiny home, Grandma Cottage. The only reason I wanted an Airstream, it would be pretty in the backyard. I have a friend here in Indiana whose name is Jason Moore. All right, there's another Jason Moore. Lucas, hi. Community the only way. Yes, community the only way, Lucas. It's true. You got to build your community. Don't talk too much. I don't know that I could keep up with the comments. I can't. That's the whole thing you've had. I can't keep up with the comments. Hi, Donna. How are you? Donna came too, Jason. I don't know if you met Donna. I know you met Mary. I did have someone for this summer. I've stayed at her house in Santa Rosa. Offer me we're bartering right now, and she's offered to barter with me. She is a dog sitter, and she has dogs that she keeps in her house, in her backyard, whatever. She has no time off, so right now, whenever she wants to take time off, she pays this lady $100 a month. I mean, no, a month, not a month, a day to watch her dogs while she takes a trip. So it's very expensive. So she's offering me $100 a day to work 2 days a week, $800 a month, and that would be my rent. And I kind of bartered back and said, that sounds good. we're going to try it. I'm going to experiment with it. We're going to see if I can do it, if I can be in a house, if I can really be in a house and deal with it. So yeah, that's going to be pretty soon before the heat comes, because otherwise I'm going to Flagstaff. Mobile home parks and RV parks can change rent anytime. Be careful. I know. I'm well aware of that, Diane. That's what makes me, yeah. 10,000 nickels. 10,000 nickels. I don't even give it to me. Iris, you're just being mean now. You know I'd start figuring it out. I'm not going to do it. I've never seen a penny machine. I play the nickel. Yeah, we have tons of penny machines.
Mm-hmm.
And we got hit by tornado. Yeah, in Indiana. Tornado in Indiana, all those areas. You got to be careful. How power outages for outages. Well, I'm ready for power outages, guys. Okay, I got solar. Jason knows I'm gonna overkill on solar. Trust me. I love solar so much. I love learning it. I love playing with it. Yeah, I'm crazy about solar. So yeah, I don't have to. How about Southern Utah? I don't know. I don't know. What's in Southern Utah? A lot of I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I just know I don't want to go mid. I don't want to be that far away. So I'll have to check it out. I'll have to
The
check it out.
Here's the question: is there a Walmart in Southern Utah?
Oh yeah, I have to be near a Walmart. Okay, that's another priority. I love Walmart. Of course, I know everybody at my Walmart. You know, I know everybody, and that's my social. That's my social existence. I go to Walmart and talk to everybody. Hey guys, how you doing? Blah. Yeah, it's horrible. I'm horrible. I'm a Walmart queen. I live 30 miles east of Reno, Nevada. Love it. Caters to Diane. You're east of Reno, on the other side of Reno. Well, you're in the mountains, aren't you? Isn't it really cold? You have lots of snow. I can't drive in the snow, you know. I'm going to have a million reasons, but I'm going to check things out, guys. I really am. Utah is beautiful. Redding. Yes, Patty, that's where I was heading to. Redlands in down by Palm Springs. Okay, so that's where I got confused. Thank you, guys. I do get confused. Yeah, it's Redding. Yeah, it's Redding. We have bushes free for town. We have bushes free for town. I don't know what that means. Marley is yeah, she is. She's spoiled rotten. Yeah, she is. But she's so lovable, guys. She is such a good dog. She really is. 120 in the summer when I live nearby. Redding. Oh, see, I don't want, that's as bad as Quartzsite. Redding, yeah, I didn't think about that in Redding. Yeah. A boy toy? Somebody's telling me I got to get a boy toy. A
Go
rich
for
boy
it.
toy.
I need you to get one. Help me out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to take all this summer. If everything works out between me and Trish, then I'm gonna try to stay there for the summer and watch her dogs on the weekends. And then during the week I can, make my videos and stuff. We'll see. It's not that Trish and I get along because I've been there before. It's just that me in a house with a bunch of dogs. So we really don't know. I don't know myself. So I think, guys, it's time for me to go. We're gone past our hour. I want to thank my moderators. I want to thank everybody for coming on and watching and liking. Hi, Brenda. Oh, Brenda, I have got to call you tomorrow. I'm going to call you tomorrow for sure. It's okay, Brenda. It's okay. I feel so guilty. I need to be calling Brenda. Lori DeCamps. Hi, how are you? You're in Toledo. Toledo. Is that how you say it? 8,000 watts sounds like a lot. Well, no, because your refrigerator some refrigerators take 1,200 watts per hour. 8,000 is nothing. Nothing. I have 4,500 watts in here and I go through them almost every night. Little fans, little lights, because they use up watts. You don't want to get me started. There's a whole thing about this. They use their own watts to run themselves. which is a lot more than what you're using. And it's normally 60 to 100 watts per hour. Take that over 24 hours and you have a 2000. In 24 hours, if it's left on by itself and nothing wrong, it will empty itself out. So, yeah, don't get me started, guys. My best camper advice is if you are going to look at used camp, take Jason and a ladder so he can inspect the roof. Okay. Okay. Jason says no, he's not going with me. Okay. That's the kind of son he is, right? Yeah, we got his number now, don't we? Yeah. No, okay. Hi, Hannah.
I've been on ladders on top of your van, filling
I
up the
know you
tank.
have. I know you
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
He has. Trust me, he has. Yeah. So we're gonna head out. I want to thank all of you. You guys have a great day. I'll see you next Tuesday. We'll be talking later. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great night.